Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Softball. An early start during this Tuesday school vacation day as the Hillers taking on Newton North. That is Sam Mealy, the left fielder at the plate. Make that the center fielder, excuse me. On the mound for the Hillers is Juliana Cedia, as Cedia is set to deliver, and we have a bunt up the first base side, handled by Harrigan. The throw to first was not in time, so Sam Mealy with the infield single. That'll bring up Abby Hodgson, the second baseman. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera. It is a sunny day, but a windy day. The Storms have left the immediate area, and we are ready for Hiller softball as there's a strike. And it got away from the catcher, advancing to second on the pass ball is Mealy. Let's take a look at the Newton North lineup. You had Sam Mealy, the center fielder, leading things off. Abby Hodgson, the second baseman, batting second. Ellie Maher, the shortstop, hitting third. Maria Carter, the catcher, hitting cleanup. Maya Tuolozo, the third baseman, hitting fifth. Cedia Deals down low. Batting sixth is Katie Tobin, the first baseman, hitting seventh. Caitlin Conroy, the left fielder. Shayna White, the designated player, hitting eighth. And Lila Sox, the pitcher, hitting ninth. And the flex is the right fielder, Sophia Lynch. And Cedia set to deal. Hillers 1-2, fresh off a win against a good Norwood team. Let's take a look at the Hillers defense in just a moment. And that's fouled off. Juliana Cedia on the mound, Zoe Adams, the catcher. Over at first base, Bailey Harrigan. Second base, Kelsey McCoy. Third base, Ashley Callery. Your shortstop, Emily Jurassic. From left to right, Holly Paharic, Caroline Desimone, and Ciara Holden. And there's a strike. One away. Nice strikeout there by Cedia. They'll bring up Ella Maher, the shortstop. Temperatures in the low 50s today. Wind will certainly be a factor in this one as the first pitch is up high to third hitter in the lineup, shortstop Ella Maher. And that's fouled off. One and one count. Set to deal. There's a strike. 1-2. And this is hit in the air and foul up the right side. Count remains 1-2. Nice early start with the school vacation. Like a lot of games this week, certainly solves some of the bus and umpiring issues teams have been having. 2-2 the count. Set the deal. And that's just outside. Runner takes off and advances to third. Stolen base for Sam Mealy. Swing and a miss. Oh, she got a piece. Stays alive. Set the deal. And this is hit in the air over to right field and dropped. And a run's going to score. So Lamar Mayer reaches on the error. Sam Mealy comes around, 1-0 Newton North. That'll bring up Maria Carter, the catcher. That's up high, runner taking off, stolen base. Newton North going to be aggressive. Lineup and the pitch. Up the left side, that'll get through. And it's going to be 2 runners aboard. Smart move there. Holding the ball by Holly Paharik. Runners on first and third, Maya Tuilozo to the plate. CD set the deal. That's high. 2-0 the count. Now low gets by the catcher. Good recovery there by Zoe Adams. Runners stay put. And this is hit in the air and out of play. Three and one. There's a strike. He'll fill up the count. And this is hit high in the air, right side, foul territory, and it is caught by the first baseman for the second out. Harrigan making the catch. That'll bring up Katie Tobin. Up high. A lot of Boston Marathon cleanup going on around us here at Hopkinton High School. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Set to deliver. Swing and a miss. 1-2. She deals up high. 2-2 now. 2 on, 2 outs. A run already in for Newton North. Fouled off. That's fouled away. Set to deliver. Ooh, and just out of the zone, according to the umpire. Fills up the count. Fouled off. Bow continues. Set to deliver. Down low, gets away from the catcher. Here comes another run. Wild pitch, scores a run, and Katie Tobin at first base with the walk. I'll bring up Caitlin Conroy, the left fielder. Outside. CD is set to deal. And that is fouled off. 1-1 the count. Both Hiller pitchers should be ready to go today. They've had a few days off after their win last Wednesday over Norwood. First win of the season as they took down the previously undefeated Mustangs 7-4. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 count. And this is popped up right side, caught by the first baseman for the third out, but Newton North plates a pair, and they lead it 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first on HCAM. And we are ready for the bottom of the first inning. Let's take a look at the Hillers lineup. Starting things off is going to be the shortstop, Emily Jurassic, who's stepping in right now. Charlotte Holden, the right fielder, batting second. Caroline Desimoni, the center fielder, hitting third. Holly Paharik, the left fielder, hitting cleanup. Juliana Cedia, the pitcher, hitting fifth. Ashley Callery, third baseman, hitting sixth. Bailey Harrigan, first baseman, hitting seventh. Kelsey McCoy, second baseman, hitting eighth. And Zoe Adams, catcher, hitting ninth. And facing Lila Sox. Get you the Newton North defense in just a moment. As Lila set to deliver the first pitch, and it is inside for a ball. Behind home plate for Newton North, Maria Carter. At first base, Katie Tobin. Second baseman, Abby Hodgson. Shortstop, Ellie Mayer. Third baseman, Maya Tualozo. Wind up in the pitch, down low. Left to right is Kate Conroy, Sam Misi in center, and Sophia Lublinch in right field. That's inside, 3-0. Well, we're going to have wind gusts all game long at 40 miles an hour or so. Could even reach 50 at times. And this is hit in the air, up the middle, caught by the shortstop, one away. I'll bring up Charlotte Holden, the right fielder. Takes that one down low. 1-0. And therefore a strike. That's fouled off. 1-2. Set to deliver. And fouled away. Pretty good turnout here on this Tuesday morning. The 11 a.m. start time. Line up and the pitch. Breaking pitch that didn't break quite like she wanted. There's the ball, 2-2. Lila set to deal. Up high. Fills up the count. She deals, and good piece of this one to right field. That's going to drop, and that'll be a one-out hit for Charlotte Holden. I'll bring up Caroline DeSimone, the center fielder. Fouled away. One and oh the count. That one up high. 2-0. Caroline has a .273 batting average so far on the season, .273 on base percentage. Had a great homer against Norwood, absolutely tattooed him. That was her first home run of the season. She was a big part of this Hiller lineup last year. Lined up and the pitch. That one low. To the count. Fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Upstairs, runner stays put at first as Maria Carter gives her stare down. Full count. And that is going to be out number 2. She strikes out. I'll bring up Holly Paharik, the left fielder. Holly has a home run to her credit as well. Hit one in the opening game against Westwood. And she gets a good piece of this one, but it is foul. Holly has a .444 batting average on the season, .545 on base percentage. Upstairs, checking at first, runner back just safe. A Double and home run to Holly's credit. At 545 odd base percentage, if she could do that all season, that'll be a huge asset to the Hillers. Swing and a miss. One and two the count. 2 outs, 1 on for the Hillers. Newton North leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. And this is hit in the air right side. Foul and just out of the reach of the first baseman. Katie Tobin gave it a good dive. Almost had it. Line up and the pitch. Fouled off. Holly stays alive. Don't forget, this Thursday at 1 p.m. we'll have Hiller baseball as they welcome in the Ashland Clockers. School vacation week, crosstown rivalry game. That's Thursday at 1 p.m. right here on HCAM. And that slipped out of the pitcher's hand. 2-2. Set to deal. And this is up the left side. That's going to get into left field. And it's going to be 2 on with 2 outs. That'll bring up Juliana Cedia, the pitcher. Lefty set to step in, try to help her own cause. And this is hit up the middle. That's going to get into center field. Lead runner being waved around. Here comes Charlotte Holden. It's a 2-1 game. An RBI single for Cedia. Ali Paharic up to second. Ashley Callery to the plate. We're going to get a pinch runner. Pinch runner is going to be Cameron Trendle. Line up and the pitch. And this is driven into center field. That's going to get down. Paharic being waved around. She will score, and we're knotted up at 2 apiece. Great piece of hitting by Ashley Callery. And she ties the game up. Cameron Trendle, the pinch runner for Cedia, up to third. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. Ashley Callery has been hitting the ball well. 500 batting average, 500 on base percentage. She's driven in 3 runs heading into this game. You can make it 4 now. As far as Harrigan, a 182 at the plate so far. Gets a piece of this up the left side. Glove by the shortstop, throw to first, not a problem. 6-3 for out number 3, but the Hillers tied up. It's a 2-2 game as we head to the top of the second on HCAM. Top of the second inning. First pitch is a strike to Shayna White, the designated player. 2-2 game. Hillers tied things up in the bottom of the first. This is hit high in the air towards left center and caught by the shortstop in the shallow outfield. 1 away. Bring up Lila Sox. Nice catch there by Emily Emily Jurassic for out number 1. There's a strike. Breaking pitch a little high. 1-1. And this is hit high in the air, right side, out of play. There's that wind. In there for strike. 2-away. Gonna bring up Sam Mealy. If Cedia starts to settle down, gets on a stretch, could be very good momentum for the Hillers. And right to the second baseman. Nice catch by Kelsey McCoy for the third out. To the bottom of the second we go. It's 2-2 on HCAM. Bottom of the second inning, Kelsey McCoy, the second baseman, stepping in. Should be followed up by Zoe Adams and Emily Jurassic. 2-2 game. As Lila Sox delivers that one down low. She deals. Inside. 2-0. And this is up the middle to the second baseman. Throw to first, not a problem. 4-3 for out number 1. I'll bring up Zoe Adams, the catcher. There's a strike. Adams a 200 batting average on the season, out inside. 1-1. It's fouled off. 1-2. Happy to be with you for early Tuesday afternoon Hillers softball. Joe Frackleton on camera. Temperatures in the low 50s. Very windy day out here. Might make some of those pop flies a little difficult. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Second strikeout of the game for Lila Sox. That'll bring up Emily Jurassic, the shortstop. A little outside, 1-0. Set to deal. There's a strike. And this is hit in the air, left side, and caught by the left fielder, Kate Conroy. For the third out of the inning, we will head to the top of the third, tied up at 2 on HCAM. Top of the third inning, 2, 3, and 4 due up for Newton North. And be Hodgson, Ellie Mayer, and Maria Carter. CD Deals up high. The 1-0. And this is ripped into center. That's going to get down for a hit. Lead hitter on for Newton North. That'll bring up Ellie Mayer, the shortstop. Line up and the pitch. Upstairs. Set to deal. Hit high in the air, right side, and caught by the first baseman, Bailey Harrigan, for the first out. Maria Carter, the catcher, steps in. There's a strike, runner taking off, throw to second, off the mark. Stolen base for Hodgson. Runner in scoring position now for Newton North with 1 out. And this is hit into right field. That's going to get down for a hit. Here comes Hodgson. And it's going to be a 3-2 game, an RBI double for the catcher, Maria Carter. That'll bring up Maya Tuolozo, the third baseman. Fouled off. Set to deliver. And that's out of play. CD on the season heading into this game has thrown 9 innings. No wins, 1 loss, and a save to her credit. And a 4.66 ERA. And check swing there, fouled off. 0-2. Down low, 1-2 now. And this is up the left side. That'll trickle into left field. And it's going to be runners on the corners with 1 out. Katie Tobin, the first baseman, set to step in. Tobin walked in an early plate appearance back in the first inning. Pops this one up right side, caught! Nice catch by the first baseman. And she stares down Maria Carter at third. 2 away. Caitlin Conroy at the plate. Takes ball 1. Down low, gets away from the catcher. Here comes a run home, and it's 4-2. Carter scores on the wild pitch. Inside. 3-0. And Tuloso advanced to third on that last wild pitch. There's a strike. And this is hit hard into center field. That'll get down, and another run gonna score. An RBI single for Conroy. That'll make it a 5-2 game and bring up Shane White, the designated player. There's a strike. And I'm staring down Conroy over at first base. Pitch down low, runner taking off, and a stolen base for Conroy. One and one the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. And this is hit in the air over to left field and caught by Holly Paharik for the third out. But Newton North plates 3 runs. It's a 5-2 Newton North lead as we head to the bottom of the third on HCAM. Bottom of the third inning, as this one is hit in the air and it's caught by the catcher. Charlotte Holden flies out to start the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Caroline DeSimone, the center fielder. She struck out in her only plate appearance back in the first. And this is ripped foul towards the Hiller bench. Holly Paharik due up next. Lineup and the pitch. That one is going to be a little high. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. There's that wind we keep talking about as this is popped up left side, caught by the shortstop, 2 away. We'll bring up Holly Paharik. Paharik had a single in the first and scored one of the 2 runs that inning. She was driven in by Ashley Callery as she takes that one inside. And this is up the left side, and it's foul. fouled off. 1-2 the count. Down low. 2-2. And this is hit hard into right center and caught by the center fielder. Sam Mealy, who's playing deep, able to range over and corral it in for the third out. We will head to the top of the fourth with Newton North leading 5-2 on H-Cam. Top of the fourth inning, the pitcher, Layla Sox, stepping in. Cedia deals. And therefore strike. And this is hit hard to right center, and that's going to get down for a hit. Sox going to keep going to second, and just able to stay on the bag. Kelsey McCoy nearly got the tag on her. It's a leadoff double for Lila. And that'll bring up Sam Mealy, the center fielder. Swing and a miss. There's a bunt up the first base side, picked up by the first baseman. Throw over. It's not going to be in time. And now the throw to second, and they're going to throw home as the runner from third trying to score. They get her out. Well, they try a little bit of trickery, and it backfired for Newton North. Trying to sneak Lila Sox, the pitcher, home. Sam Mealy able to get to second. Score that in infield single. With an advance on the throw, Abby Hodgson steps in. And she hits this ball hard to center field, but it's caught. 2 away, and a throw to second, and Mealy will stay put. I'll bring up Ella Mayer, the shortstop. There's a strike. Cedia deals. Inside. The 1-1. Up high. Two-one pitch. That's down low. 3-1 count. Carter, the catcher. 2 on and 2 outs for Newton North. that wall back up. It's a windstorm out there. Well, we were expecting to get a lot more rain out of this, but it ended up just coming throughout the night. And right now it's raining all around us as this is hit to right field and caught for the third out. So no further damage done by Newton North. It's a 5-2 Newton North lead as we head to the bottom of the fourth on H-Cam. The wall is down again. Newton North outfielder is fixing it up. As we're just about ready for the bottom of the fourth on this windy Tuesday afternoon. Set to step in 5, 6, and 7. Juliana Cedia, Ashley Callery, and Bailey Harrigan. Down low. I'll tell you what, despite all the wind, it's been a pretty good defensive game. Wind hasn't interfered a whole lot in most situations. Besides the wall falling down, of course. It certainly has interfered with the broadcast a bit, but what can you do? Line up and the pitch, up high. 2-0. Cedia had an RBI single back in the first to score Charlotte Holden. And she gets a piece of this one, and it's popped up foul. Count. She'll draw the walk. We're going to have a pinch runner. Cam Trendle will come in. Cameron Trendle, a freshman. Taking over at first base as the pinch runner. Ashley Callery to the plate. And she'll hit this one high in the air over to center field. And it is dropped! And oh no, the runner from first never left. And now she's called out. Well, it'll be one out. Big break there for Newton North. Now bring up Bailey Harrigan. There's not much you could do in that situation. It's too shallow of a pop fly to try it as Harrigan drives this to center. It's caught. Runner going to retreat to first base. 2 away. Kelsey McCoy to the plate. The pitch down low. One and oh count. The pitch. One in there for a strike. 2-1. high. And this is driven up the right side. Glove by the second baseman. Throw to first, not a problem. 4-3 for out number 3. We are going to head to the top of the 5th with Newton North leading 5-2 on H-Camp. Top of the 5th inning here in the windy town of Hopkinton. And Tuloso, Kate Tobin, Caitlin Conroy to up. Up the left side, glove by the third baseman, throw to first, not a problem. A nice 5-3 play there. Folks, certainly be careful out there today. I'd imagine with this wind there'll be some trees coming down. Katie Tobin will step in. Fouled away. The 1-1. Up the left side, glove by the shortstop, throw to first, got her. 6-3 for out number 2. Caitlin Conroy to the plate. I feel like one of the guys on the Weather Channel trying to stand through a hurricane. The wall came down again. It's the Hiller outfielder's turn to fix it. 2 panels that time. Down low. 1-1. And this is hit hard into right center. That's going to get down for a 2-out hit. And Conroy is going to go to second. And she's aboard. 2-out double there. Shayna White will step in. It's down low. Swing and a miss, got away from the catcher. She's able to corral it back in to keep Conroy at second. There's a strike. Down low, runner goes back to second, 2-2. now she's going to go to third and no throw. Well, big risk there, but it pays off for Caitlin Conroy, Newton North. There's a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Lila Sox the pitcher to the plate. And an easy steal there by Shayna White. She takes second. 2 in scoring position now for Newton North. CD deals, and this is hit high in the air, right side out of play. Hiller boys lacrosse getting a practice in behind us. And this is driven into right center. That'll get down. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run. The throw is going to be cut off, and 2 more score for Newton North. 2 RBI single for the pitcher, Lila Sox. She advances to second on the throw in. And just like that, it's a 7-2 game. That'll bring up Sam Mealy, the left center fielder. We're going to get a pinch runner. Risk running the bases. Want to keep them healthy, so we're bringing the pinch runner. And this is hit in the air to right field, and it is caught for the out. But Newton North adds a pair, and they lead it 7-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th on HCAM. Bottom of the 5th inning. Zoe Adams, the catcher, stepping to the plate. 7-2 Newton North lead. Up high. And the wall came down again. Lila Sox set the deal, fouled away. I guess that's one of the flaws of having the portable wall. Yeah, they would have played on the grass field, but of course it rained a lot last night, so that field needs to drain out a little bit. That's why they have the turf field for situations like this. But of course, when it's constant 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, it's not ideal. And this is hit high in the air, left side foul. Tom Nappy and Joe Frackleton braving it out with you on this very windy afternoon. Hiller softball. Newton North leading 7-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Wind up in the pitch. Hit high, right side, caught. In foul territory, 1 away. I'll bring up Emily Jurassic. high. One down low, 2 and 1. And this is up the left side, glove by the shortstop, throw to first. Not in time. One out infield single for Emily Jurassic. That'll bring up Charlotte Holden, the right fielder. Charlotte Holden, a freshman. 1 for 2 today, singled and scored a run back in the first. Takes a strike. Set to deliver. There's another strike, 0-2. Down low. 1-2 count now. And this is up the middle, glove by the second baseman, throw to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. So Holden reaches on the 4-6 force out, 2-way. That'll bring up Caroline Desimone. Desimone 0 for 2 so far today. Down low. Set to deliver, fouled off. The 1-1. There's a strike. Nice breaking pitch there by Sox. Fouled off. And this is hit in the air, left side, and lands foul in front of us. A little bit further, Joe would have had a souvenir. And this is up the middle, glove by the shortstop, throw to first. In time, 6-3, 4 out, number 3. We'll head to the top of the 6th, Newton North, leading Hopkinton 7-2 on HCAM. Top of the 6th inning, 2-3 and 4-2 up for Newton North. Abby Hodgson, Ellie Mayer, and Maria Carter. Juliana Cedia. Wind up and the pitch. Up the right side, right to the first baseman, one away. Actually, did they call that foul? Nope. Okay, it is an out. Ella Mayer to the plate. 3 unassisted ground out. You can score that one. And left side off the glove of the third baseman. And that was a tough play to make. I'm going to give her a single on that one. Ashley Callery nearly able to rip it down. That'll bring up Maria Carter, the catcher. Taking off, throw to second, and out in time. Stolen base for Mayer. New North's been aggressive on the bases, and it's paid off the majority of the time. And this is hit in the air, right side foul. 0-1 the count. That's going to get away from the catcher, and the runner from second will advance to third. Wild pitch. Fouled off. One and two the count. Up the middle, that's going to get through. Here comes the run. RBI single for Maria Carter. Gonna bring up Maya Tuolozo, the third baseman. Into left field, that's going to be a base hit. That'll put two on with one out. And now Katie Tobin, the first baseman, stepping in. Up high. Hit in the air, right side, foul. Falls just in front of Billy Harrigan, in front of the Newton North bench. That's fouled off. Two count. And this is hit in the air over to center field, caught. Runners will retreat. Two away. Caitlin Conroy to the plate. There's a strike. Runner taking off. Throw to third. And she just gets in there. Double steal was on. That was certainly a little bit debatable, though. That was very close. And this is popped up over to center field, caught, and that's the third out of the inning. We'll head along to the bottom of the sixth. Newton North leading Hopkinton 8-2 on HCAM. Bottom of the sixth inning. Due up for the Hillers, 4, 5, and 6. Holly Paharic, Juliana Cedia, Ashley Callery to face Lila Sox, who's pitched a pretty good game for Newton North, only giving up 2 runs. Hillers haven't scored since the first inning. Line up in the pitch, hit high in the air, right side, foul territory, and just unable to get there was the sliding catcher, Maria Carter. And 1. Down low. Two, 1, and that's fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Down low. Don't forget, we'll have Hiller baseball on Thursday as they take on the Ashland Clockers. 1 p.m. start time to that game. And also on Wednesday, 2 p.m., HCAM Sports Talk. We'll have a good Hillers recap. We'll have the Hillers softball and baseball games against Norwood on our recap edition of HCAM Sports Talk. So tune in to HCAM Sports Talk Wednesday at 2 p.m. Holly Paharic drawing a walk. Juliana Cedia to the plate. Down low. Runner taking off. Stolen base. Well, you know the Hillers, you're down by 6. Might as well be very aggressive on the base paths. Cedia having a pretty good day at the plate. 1 for 1 with a walk and an RBI. Down low, 3-0. That one low, and that's a walk. 2 on, no outs for the Hillers. We're going to get a pinch runner. Cam Trendle once again. Ashley Calorie coming to the plate. It's Cameron Trendle in the pinch run for Cedia. And New North gonna have an infield discussion. Ashley Calorie 1 for 1 with an RBI single back in the first. She was able to drive in Holly Paharik to make it a 2-2 game at the time. And this is hit in the air, right side, caught. Runners will stay put. Harrigan, the first baseman, for 2 so far. Takes a strike. And this is up the left side, glove by the shortstop. Throw to third, it's gonna get by, and everybody's gonna be safe, and now a run gonna try to score, and she will. It's gonna be an errant throw. As Paharik comes around to make it an 8-3 game. Cameron Trendle, a pinch runner for Cedia to second. Kelsey McCoy to the plate. 1 out for the Hillers. I don't know if the third baseman, Mike Tulozo, is ready for that throw. Two and oh. To second, and you might have been able to go to first, get the double play. Three and oh count. There's a strike. And this is hit hard to right field and caught. Runner from second is going to tag. 2 away. Trendle advances to third. Harrigan stays put at first, so he Adams to the plate. And this is up the middle, glove by the shortstop, throw to first, not a problem. 6-3, 4 out, number 3. The Hillers played a run, but Newton North leads at 8-3 as we head to the top of the 7th on HCAM. Top of the 7th inning. 8-3 Newton North lead, 8-9 and 1 due up, and we're gonna have some pinch hitters here. Sophia Lube Lynch gonna come up to the plate in the designated player spot. So they lose their designated player spots, and she was the flex right fielder. Juliana Cedia set to deal. There's a strike. One and one. Swing and a miss. The 1-2, fouled off. Inside. The 2-2. Up high. Fouled off. Count remains full. Swing and a miss, one away. Now bring up Lila Sox, the pitcher. She's having a good day at the plate, 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And she'll get a piece of this one up the middle into center field, a 1-out single. Sam Mealy due up. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Up high. Pinch hitting is Lena Marino. And she'll get a piece of this, and it's caught by the shortstop. A nice catch there by Emily Jurassic. 2 away. And now Abby Hodgson, the second baseman, steps in. Renner taking off from first. Stolen base by Lila Sox. And this is up the left side, and it'll get through. Runner gonna try to score, throw home off the mark. It's a 9-3 game. It's an RBI single by Hodgson. She advances a second on the throw in. That'll bring up Ella Mayer, the shortstop. There's some insurance for Newton North. Newton North looking to improve to 5-1. Oilers will be down to their final 3 outs in the bottom half of this inning. And this is ripped up the left side, but foul. Right towards us. Up the middle and bobbled by the second baseman. Runner from third gonna try to score, and she will. RBI single, and it's 10-3 Newton North lead. Maria Carter, the catcher, steps in. Yeah, there's that wind again. There's a strike. Gotta give credit to the fans helping hold up the wall in the outfield. It's hit high, right side, foul. 0-2. Up the middle, that's gonna get through. Runner from third gonna try to score. Throw home. Nah, well, it wasn't time, but off the mark. Now the runner from second gonna try to advance to third. Go to third. And she's safe. RBI double for Maria Carter. An 11-3 game. Tulozo steps in. And this is crushed over to center field and caught right at the wall. For the third out, but Newton North had some insurance. They had 3 more in the top of the 7th, and they lead it 11-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th on H-Camp. Bottom of the 7th inning. Emily Jurassic steps in. Gets a piece of this. Left side. That'll get through. Leadoff single. Bring up Charlotte Holden, the right fielder. Inside. Well, if you're Newton North, you're paying attention to base paths. Miller's likely to be very aggressive here, trailing by 8. And this is driven into center field. That's going to drop down. It's going to be 2 on with no outs. It'll bring up Caroline DeSimone. And this is hit high in the air, left side, caught. 1 away. Runners stay put. Holly Paharik due up. And she gets a good piece of this one to left field. Caught. Runners stay put. Hillers down to their final out. Now bring up Juliana Cedia. And she'll get a piece of this left side, foul out of play. And this is hit in the air, left side, caught. And that's your ball game. Newton North defeats Hopkinton 11-3. 3 straight outs by the left fielder there, Kate Conroy. And Newton North now 5-1 on the season. The Hillers fall to 1-3. Final score for the finals time. Newton North defeats Hopkinton 11-3. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Softball at H-Camp. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk again soon. Goodbye, everybody.